Australia I was born. Heave away, all the way. South Australia, round Cape Horn. I went back for South Australia. All the way, you're rolling kings. Heave away, all the way. All the way, you'll hear me sing. I went back for South Australia. As I walked out one evening fair. Heave away, all the way. I met Miss Nancy there. I went bound for South Australia. All the way, you're rolling kings. Heave away, all the way. All the way, you'll hear me sing. I went bound for South Australia. As we wallop round Cape Horn. Heave away, all the way. Mr. Christ, you'd never been born. I went bound for South Australia. All the way, you're rolling kings. Heave away, all the way. All the way, you'll hear me sing. And we're bound for South Australia.
Hello, we're Skinny Lister. I'm Lorna. I sing and dance in the band.
I'm Daniel. I play the acoustic guitar and the stomp box in the band.
My brother Max is in the band as well. He plays the accordion and mandolin. So we've obviously been together a while, but I suppose we started the whole traditional thing.
Me and Sam, who plays the squeeze box and he sings some of the sea shanties. We met at folk clubs around Greenwich in southeast London about 3-4 years ago. Started doing that in pubs, folk clubs, and then we sort of started doing it as a band and writing our own material, incorporating bits of Morris tunes, traditional tunes, and forming what became the sort of Skinny Lister sound.
And then we picked Michael, the bass player, up from Van's Warped Tour this summer. So we kidnapped him from Hawaii, took him to cold, rainy England.
So we're all English, and we're all from various parts of England. We all live in London, and obviously, we've got a token Hawaiian in the band as well. Well, there's a song called Trawler Man that we do in the set, and we were talking about this the other day because it started off life as quite a ballad that I'd written about a friend who'd lost his father in a trawler accident at sea when he was only a child, and we wrote this ballad about this, and I don't know what happened, but when we put it together as a band, it's just become something completely different. It's now an up-tempo, sing-along, sort of shanty-esque song now.
But it's positive. I mean, it's a positive spin on it because it's a mother talking to her child about how the child reminds her of, the father. So it's
it's fine. It's just an example of a sort of a song taking on its own personality and taking you with it, I think. But that's another one that we enjoy live as well, the live show.
1, 2, 4. Your father was a handsome man, your father was a trawler man, your father was a trawler man. Taken by the sea, all hands lost until it deep, all hands lost until it deep. Try to look at you and see a smile. Try to hear you and by your side, to the proud my son. My husband was a handsome man. Husband was a trawler man, husband was a trawler man. My children slept and nothing slept. Far offshore, a tempest roared. Far offshore, a tempest roared. All the way, 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 all the way. Try to look at you and see a smile. Try to hear you and by your side, to the proud my son. All the way, 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 all the way.
I think we're going to have a bit of fun tonight.
I mean, one of the ones that's worth mentioning is John Kanaka, because that's quite a big moment in the set as well. It's a sea shanty we do, and it's not one that we've actually written. It's a traditional shanty that we used to do down the folk clubs in Greenwich years ago. And yeah, it's what's to say about
Probably
it?
sounds like complete nonsense to people, but the lyrics are really easy, and it's sort of like a participation song, so everyone gets involved.
It's a bit like a football crowd sort of moment where, you know, on a good skinny gig, the whole place, you know, we lift the roof off the place. Well,
Nobody
the
cares.
audience lift the roof
Nobody
off the
cares
place,
if you can
know.
sing in tune. It's just everybody goes for
It's
it.
just belting it, no instruments, just stomp box and vocals, and yeah.
Good fun.
The old man say, John can act to right. Today is a holiday. John can act to right. John can act to right. We'll work tomorrow, but not today. John can act to right. We'll work tomorrow, but not today. John can act to right. To right. Whoa. To right. John can act to right. We're bound away at the break of day. John can act to right. We're bound away from Frisco Bay. John can act to right. To right. Whoa. To right. John can act to right. Well, haul away, I'll haul away. John can act to right. I'll haul away and earn your pay. John can act to right. To right. Whoa. To right. John can act to right. Ha!
Well, Festival is a festival in the UK, and it's on Sunday Best label, which is the label we're signed to. I have to say, every time Festival is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
However, this week we had a mind-blowing gig. Was it last night, in fact? Oh my goodness. Where were we? Philadelphia. It was incredible. It was a really
was
good
great.
venue, yeah.
I mean, one thing, as Lorna mentioned earlier, we did Vans Warped Tour last year, and that was sort of a bit of a departure from the English festivals that we'd been doing. It was it was sort of stepping out of our comfort zone, and we were sometimes going on after the heaviest of bands, you know, American
Vanna.
rock band, and we'd come on doing our English sea shanty sort of things, and it was it was definitely out of our comfort zone, but we were really pleased with the reaction we got from the kids on the Vans Warped Tour, and generally the reaction in America has been great.
I have to say though, not long ago we did our own headline tour in Germany, playing 100 capacity gigs, which can be equally as fun as playing to 5,000 in Chicago. It's just each gig has a different feel to it and a different vibe, but generally speaking, so
yeah. Oh, we always like the small dirty gigs are good. We get the flagon passed around, get everyone drunk, and have a good time. Yeah, so the debut album Forge and Flagon, which came out in the last summer in England, it's actually out this week in the US. It was sort of the result of touring England for probably a year, 18 months, doing a summer of festivals in England and stuff, and just putting together the set over that period of time of the songs we were writing during that time. And I suppose we got to recording the album, and the ones we wanted to record were the ones that were working particularly well with the audiences we were playing in front of. And I think the writing as well was influenced by the reactions we were getting from audiences that we were playing for at festivals. So it was sort of a snapshot of that period of time of Skinny Lister, of a year of festivals, and we did a lot of festivals that year. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We did more festivals than any other band in the UK.
It was official.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it was official.
PRS thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It was a surprise. I mean, we didn't go out to do that. We just enjoy playing music. We enjoy going to parties and festivals and stuff. So,
But
yeah,
yeah, and
we were surprised. But
And we wanted to, in the recording of it, we wanted to just capture that sort of live feel of what we were doing live, and that's how we did it in the studio. We went in, sat around in a circle, or stood round in a circle, and just played the songs live as we'd been playing them, you know, at gigs and at festivals. We didn't use any click tracks, or we didn't use too many overdubs, that sort of thing. It was just as we do it live. Yeah.
This song, as Dan said, it's a quieter one. And it's about a long distant memory when the sun shone and I could wear this little dress outside. It's about the summer. Do you remember that? It's called Colours.
Lost among the brambles, those long cross-country rambles, yeah, I'm staying red, blackberry picking. Brave or was it foolish? You took off all your clothes, your lips turned blue from northeast wind. Colors of the summer, my thoughts are drawn to them still. The red kites against the blue sky, my thoughts are drawn to them still. Waste and chimney bang faster, legs can carry you in easy green. From the tripping and the fall, nothing to disturb us, collapsed amongst the corn, the hazy gloom of a lazy sun. Colors of the summer, my thoughts are drawn to them still. The red kites against the blue sky, my thoughts are drawn to them still. Flash before us, flash before us, flash before. Flash before us, flash before us, flash before. Flash before.
It's a shame that's empty.
All right.
Lorna always says one of her biggest influences is George, Party George, her
Definitely. Yeah, my dad he's always performed. He's always loved standing up, and I suppose I've just taken a little bit of that on. So that's a nice side of things. And me and Max grew up basically in folk clubs in England, playing music and having a good time. Everybody singing along and drinking. So he's definitely a big inspiration.
We take a lot from a lot of 80s sort of English bands. I mean, people like bands like the Smiths and some of the
Clash.
edgy bands like the Clash. That sort of sound is an influence on us as much in the attitude as it is in the sound, I suppose.
Yeah, because we do write. I mean, Dan writes quite poppy tunes as well. But the reason we fitted so well on Side One Dummies label and on the Vans Warped Tour and things. We're not punk rock. We have a folk side, but we have a punk spirit. The live show is all about, going for it, letting yourself go, drinking, having a good time. Might be a bit of crowd surfing in there, that sort of thing. So we seem to fit quite well, don't we? That's why we're touring with Vlogging Molly.
We have a troupe of dancing girls in the UK. Well, not all gigs, but at some bigger gigs, which is just a bunch of girls that get drunk, come on stage with us,
They all wear my
Ashley
flowery dresses.
They take flagons out into the crowds, disperse rum between everyone. And we're actually, I think for Coachella, it's going to be the first time we're actually going to have Skinny Sisters in the US. So
Second time. We had them on Warped Tour.
Oh yeah, we had a brief dabble.
During the tornado day.
But yeah.
But yeah, there might be a competition to be a Skinny Sister at Coachella. So you get a free pass to Coachella, you get drunk and dance around on stage with us.
I was only a boy when the village I fled.
I love you.
To some southern place all about I had read. I said, give me a year and I'll return again. Then a year I turned to two and then to 10. Oh, and 17 summer I came to this city. Oh, with many a lover. My best days have been spent. I was only a boy when I chance in my luck on some fortune. Well, still they elude me, still I remain. Dirty old river, it runs through my veins. Oh, and 17 summer I came to this city. Oh, many a river, it came and then went. All the friends in the story. My best days are in spent. 17th summer, I came to this city where many a lover came and then went. Oh, friends and stories, I think until it streets, my best days have been spent. You look beautiful on these rotten streets, my best days have been spent.
So one of the songs that we sing is £40 Wedding, and basically the story behind this song is that my dad wrote it years ago as an unaccompanied folk song. So I think you can hear it actually online, a version of him singing it much slower with no accompanying instruments or anything. So I think we took it, 2 years ago maybe, and put some music to it, sped it up, and now I sing it. So it's completely different, and I think when we first performed it I was a bit nervous my dad was going to think we'd ruined his nice folk song, but he actually really likes it, and sometimes he gets on stage and often the whole crowd will cheers to Party George, my dad, George Thomas.
Yeah, it's become
It's
quite
good
a live favourite really, and we usually end the set with it actually. It's quite a big sounding song now.
This has gone all too quickly. But thanks for having us. We've been Skinny Lister.
We love you.
We'd also like to get Roscoe back on stage for this last song. Where are you, Roscoe?
Welcome back to the stage, I'm Roscoe!
From Onward, etc.
So this last song was written by mine and Max's dad, George Thomas. He's a cool dude. So cool, he's probably sitting on a sofa in a tiny little village in England, scratching his balls and watching some boring thriller or something. But he would love to be here, but we told him he couldn't come because, God, he's getting old. But on a Saturday night, he likes to drink. On a Saturday night, he is no longer George Thomas. He becomes Party George. And Party George wrote this song. And I would just really like it if I could take a picture so I can send it to my daddy. So I would like you to raise those fists to my dad, Party George.
I walk down the metal road with all the fancy bands. All the bells around my waist, comfort to confound. The shop I roll and rock me, no I'm on like white. And I met my women bride, the flashing bright the light.
Each one comes with tenor, and twice as well. And I spent that looking for. I'm parted with some cash. Take the gold wedding band.
I walk down the metal road with all the fancy bands. All the bells around my waist, comfort to confound. The shop I roll and rock me, no I'm on like white. And I met my women bride, the flashing bright the light.
Next time I was gypsy, she the Neapolitan lace. Eyes as brown as berries with an honest open face. And I said that's nothing more. I'm parted with some cash. Take a beautiful wedding veil, tiny serving back.
I walk down the metal road with all 20 pounds. All the bells around my waist, comfort to confound. The shop I roll and rock me, no matter what my white. I met my women bride, the flashing bright the light. Way